So now we are driving to Nathan's house to give him a surprise.
Thank you. For exercise, I do hockey and basketball in my basement, and I also walk every day. For steps from Monday to Friday, I get 21,000 steps. I get 21,000 steps because I like to walk. I feel happy when I walk.
Hey Jaden, and thank you for initiating the walk.
You're welcome.
Okay, kids, do you know that research studies shows that our body movement directly affecting our brain chemistry?
Really? How?
Okay, I'm going to tell you a story and you walk along with me. This 10-year-old kid, his name is Liam, and he was going to 5th grade, and after the first week he was like super anxious and very stressful. And you know what? He had so much homework, and he crawled up in his room and sat and continued to do his work. He was so overwhelmed. And then when his mom came to his room and asked, "What happened, Liam?" And then he actually was speechless, and he didn't want to talk. He was upset, he was overwhelmed and stressed, and he said, "Oh, I need to finish my work," and he was rude too. And then in few seconds, all of a sudden, Liam actually ran downstairs and then ran out of the house and then ran for a few blocks. And mom was shocked and didn't know what to do. But after a few blocks, Liam came back and he had a snack and he was really calm. And what happened was he could start to talk about what happened and his feelings to his mom. And mom asked him, "What happened?" And he said, "I don't know. I just want to run and run as far as I want, and so that I can feel better. And now I'm feeling better." So mom discovered that body movement actually was a practice of integration, and it's a upper brain and lower brain integration. And you know, when you are stuck and not having body movement for a long time, your body will send signals to your brain, and you will have that sense of discomfort. And the brain tells you you have to move your body in order to have an integration. And that's why Liam ran for a run and he felt better. So the moral of the story, or actually the fact of the story, is telling us that we need to have body movement and stay active in order to have the balanced integration of the upper brain and the lower brain. So Jaden, was it because that you want to have an integration you asked me to come out for a walk?
Yeah.
You knew the story beforehand? Okay, anyways, it's pretty cold now. I just want to turn this off, and I'll see you indoor. Bye now. Hi kids and parents, welcome back to Glow Connection. And now I'm coming back indoor. It is much better to film indoor rather than outdoor because it's so cold outside. So by now, after hearing the 10-year-old kid story, you should know that exercise and staying active is healthy for our brain. It's so important for our brain to practice upper brain and lower brain integration. When we do not move our body, we are actually potentially not releasing good chemicals to balance our brain. And when we have imbalance, and that's how we have trouble. Motivating one another is important. And I said last time that sometimes I feel bored after doing few exercise. Remember the Bible verse that I shared with you last week? Book of Hebrews chapter 10 verse 24. Let us think of ways to motivate one another to acts of love and good works. Yeah, it's important that we, as a community, we encourage one another to do good work, which is, in this context, again, it's the exercise. Motivation, setting up ways to help each other is important. But I think it's also very crucial to understand the reason why we need to do it. And I think for the sake of our brain development and also for our things, to keep our brain stay healthy, it's important to do this exercise. I also think of there's a person in the New Testament, his name is Apostle Paul, and he talked about running as well. And this is what he says in 1 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 26. Therefore, I do not run like someone running aimlessly. I do not fight like boxer beating the air. Actually, runners do have an aim, because the runner's aim is to run towards the finishing line. If you don't understand, maybe what Nathan practiced in his basement will help us to know that why setting a goal, setting an aim is so important. Without an aim, his exercise would be no fun. Let's go and see. Thank you, Nathan, for sharing with us. And I think you have very good exercise room even in that little space in the basement. So kids and parents, maybe now is your turn to brainstorm what type of exercise that you might do at home. And also, maybe you can have a discussion and brainstorming. What are the benefits of doing exercise? How does it help your physical health and your emotional health? Perhaps it affects your spiritual health as well. Oh, don't forget to share this video with your friends. SCBC Family Fitness is coming soon. Stay tuned with us. Have a very good weekend.